This is a wake up call. Hello, and welcome to Wake Up Call. Today, this is a wake up call for the CEO. How do you deal with insubordinate employees? In business environments, there are different kinds of people coming into your organization to work with you, work for you. Contract basis, part time, temporary, permanent, whatever basis they may come to work with you for. There are people whose attitudes, whose cultures clash with your own. Some are outrightly insubordinate to who you are, the values you stand for, what you're doing with the organization, and even the culture within the organization. So, how do you deal with insubordinate employees? First, I think that isolating the employee or the character of the employee is best. Do not deal with them in public space, in plain view of their colleagues, co-workers, and co-employees. So call them into your HR, call them into your office if you're such a business who is small enough to not have an entire HR department yet. Because yes, CEO sometimes you're the accountant, the HR person, the procurement specialist, the content creator, the editor, you are everything at the beginning. And so when you have new people, they are not yet in specializations, but situations may come up where they are insubordinate to you. So call them privately into the space of your office. Let it be safe, let it be a secure place where they feel confident enough to speak up about what they're going through or why they reacted in the ways that they have reacted. Speak to them clearly, calmly. Don't meet anger with anger. These are some things that any good HR specialist will be able to deal with you about, help you to just conflict resolute, or resolve conflict rather, so conflict resolution and things like that. But in the case where you do not have your HR or your HR is currently unavailable, make sure that you bring them, isolate the character, the behavior. Even when you're speaking to them, don't generalize and say this is who you are. Isolate the character, isolate what the instance, what they have done, and speak to that instance. And also have a company policy when it comes to such things. Let it not be about insubordination, but about actions that mar the brand, the reputation, and the culture of your organization. So when you have a policy to say if so actions are carried out or executed 3 times within the space of probably 2 years in your organization, you'd have no choice but to eject the person from your organization and look for new personnel, because actually values and how people, the attitudes of your, who I would call internal customers, are prime, very prime to your business. So isolate character, isolate the person, speak to the person calmly. Don't meet aggression for aggression. Speak to them calmly about what to do differently, what's going on, why they reacted that way, what is unpleasing about that particular behavior that they have exhibited, and how you would prefer the act in the future. Once you're able to do this once, twice, 3 times, and you see no changes, then you can, take action as necessary. So in doing this, what you're doing is that you're creating room for change, you're creating room for growth, because culture is not a one-time thing that everybody just gets to understand. It is something that slowly evolves and happens even while we are not aware it's happening. So building a sweet organizational culture starts from how you deal with the things that go wrong within your organization. I hope this helps you. I hope you be well. I hope you do well. I hope you have a fantastic, fantastic week ahead. This week, take care. Toodles.